Hey guys, so I want to go over, do a quick genetics review. I only have about 5 minutes. That's my time limit on these videos. So you will have several videos today. Go ahead and make sure that that password of the day Google form is up. Again, you're going to have about 4 passwords today, and they're going to be scattered throughout all the videos. You will have several videos to watch. This is for a grade, so make sure that you are paying attention and that you're listening fully. So you can get an easy grade on this today, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is you're going to get out your binder and you need to make sure that you have these notes. You need a refresher. You need to look over all of these. So your genetics vocab sheet, your organization of genetic material notes, your sexual and asexual reproduction notes. And I forgot to list it, but those mutation notes as well. Again, this is going to be a really brief video. I will also post this specific slideshow online for you so you can go and view it. You will have a review sheet probably on Thursday or Friday, depending on how we do with our new information that we get today in our later videos. So we'll see how that goes. But again, I'm only going to have just a few minutes to go over everything. If you are confused on anything at all, please send me an email. Okay, so here's our organization of genetic material. So again, we start with our cells, and then we zoom into our cells and we get to our nucleus. And then if we zoom into our nucleus, we have these X-shaped things floating around. And if you look closely, those X-shaped things are actually just our DNA really tightly wrapped. And then if you take certain sections of the DNA, those are our genes, right? That's what's giving instructions to make our traits, like our hair color, our eye color, our skin color, right? Everyone has hair color genes. Everyone has eye color genes. And then the allele, that's when we get really specific, right? It's a specific form of a gene. So everyone has eye color genes, but maybe somebody has a blue eye color allele or a brown eye color allele, right? That's where we start getting our differences. So I need you to review these definitions, and these ones on this slide might be a little bit different than the ones on your paper, but that's okay because sometimes you might need a different definition to kind of give you a better understanding of what that word means. So it's super important that you understand these specific words right now, right? Chromosome, DNA, gene, allele. If this doesn't make sense to you and you're still kind of confused, especially the gene and the allele, then please, please, please email me. You also need to know what traits are, right? Traits are those physical characteristics that are passed down from parent to offspring. And then, super important, right? DNA. Your DNA is the blueprint and it tells your body what type of proteins to make. And then, when those proteins come together, that's what creates your traits, right? Your hair is made out of proteins, your eyes, your skin color made out of proteins, right? So, DNA to protein to traits. And we talked a lot more about traits than we did the proteins because you're going to get that more in high school, right? At the high school level. We've talked about mutations and how it's just a random change in your genes. We talked about how they can either be inherited by your parents or acquired, meaning like the environment has changed your body and your DNA. I want to pause really quick. The first password of the day, password number 1, is going to be Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper, if you wanted to know my favorite drink. So, password number 1, Dr. Pepper. Okay. Mutations can be helpful, harmful, or neutral, right? Neutral meaning no effect. And then, of course, last week, right before Christmas break, we talked about asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual means there's one parent and they are passing on their genes to create identical offspring or a clone. And sexual reproduction is two parents passing on their genes um, to create a new organism, right? And so there's always some variation because you're getting genes from mom and you're getting genes from dad. And so for our next video, we're going to talk about sexual reproduction and Punnett squares, right? Punnett squares are something new, so make sure that you're paying attention and watching that next video.